Right, so moving on to the final couple of questions. This one is quite a complicated diagram, and you need to read the information that they're telling you in the question. So I know that ABCD is a square. Well, if ABCD is a square, I know that that angle there is 90 degrees, and I also know that it's going to be isosceles because this side here and this side here are going to be the same length. The triangle BDE is isosceles, so triangle BDE is isosceles. So once I know what that angle is, I will know what that angle is. And the triangle BEF is equilateral. Equilateral means all three sides are the same length, and also each of the angles is the same, which means that each of the angles is 60 degrees. So because BEF is equilateral, I know that that angle and that angle and that angle are all 60 degrees. The other thing that you need to know here is which angle we're talking about if we're talking about DEF. Well, DEF is the angle that takes you from D through E to F. DEF is this middle angle here. Okay, it's basically the angle that is situated at the middle letter. So I'm interested in finding that angle there. I know that this part of it is 60. So I need to find this bit, which I've already worked out is going to be the same as what this bit here is. This bit here is lying in this right angle triangle. This side and this side are the same length, which means that angle and that angle are the same size. I know that that angle there is 90, so by doing 180 less 90, which is 90, I know that that angle and that angle together must add up to 90. If I divide it by 2, I get 45 degrees. So that angle is 45, which also means, because this forms part of this isosceles triangle, that there is also 45 degrees. So angle DEF is going to be 60 plus 45, which is 105 degrees. So there's a lot of angle facts actually you need to recall in order to answer that question, plus have a pretty good awareness about what information they're telling you in the question. Equilateral, you cannot tell just by looking at the diagram. You have to read the question in order to lift that out. Then you need to recall that an equilateral triangle, all three sides are the same, and the angles are the same too, and they're going to be 60 degrees. The final question. Here all the information is given you in the diagram. There's no additional information given in the question. So let's take a look at what we've got. Well, it's going to be a rectangle because we know that the four corners are 90 degrees, and within that we have a triangle which is isosceles because two of the sides have been marked. The angles at the base are the same, at the base of the two equal sides, so whatever that angle is, that angle there is going to be the same. Okay, so 56, take it away from 180, 124 degrees, so that angle and that angle together must add up to 124. So when we divide that by 2, we get x, which is going to be 62 degrees. So I now know that x is 62 degrees, and if x is 62 degrees, so is that. So in order to work out angle y, I'm on a straight line. I know that 62 and 43 and y all together must add up to 180. So if I add first of all my 62 and 43 together, I get 105 degrees. So I know that y must be 180 less 105 degrees, which is going to be 75 degrees. So x is 62 and y is 75.